Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Greg Elliott, and welcome to Screen Rant. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is officially coming our way, so let's talk about who could be the movie's big bad. I hope you're single, ladies, because today we're going to meet the man of your dreams. He's tall, he's dark, and he just might torture your soul for all of eternity. So let's meet Nightmare. Nightmare is a Stan Lee and Steve Ditko creation, and he first appeared in 1963 in Strange Tales Volume 1, Issue 110, which just so happened to also be the first appearance of Doctor Strange, Master of Black Magic. In that issue, Nightmare was haunting the dreams of a corrupt businessman. When Doctor Strange entered the guy's dreams, Nightmare tried to trap him there, leaving Strange's physical body undefended so that the businessman would try to kill him. Strange did manage to escape with the help of the Ancient One, and he's battled Nightmare so many times over the years that he regularly casts a protective spell on himself now before he goes to sleep. Often referred to as the Demon Prince of the Dreamscape, Nightmare is the ruler of the Nightmare realm of the Dream Dimension, and kind of like a mystical Freddy Krueger, he gains power by feeding on the psychic energies of humanity as people sleep, and he occasionally captures individuals inside his realm and torments them just for fun. He can't hurt people who are awake, but encountering him in the dream world can lead to some serious PTSD for those who manage to wake up. And to make things worse, he can't even really be killed in the conventional sense, because as long as there are dreamers in the universe, he'll continue to exist, so the only way to really destroy him would be by eradicating dreams. But that would be bad because, people need to dream. Nightmare was also a member of the Fear Lords for a while, a group of demons who feed off of, well, you guessed it, fear, but he escaped while they were being defeated by Doctor Strange and his allies. He can also travel to the waking world, but his powers become much more limited when he does, so he doesn't do it very often. In the 4-issue Nightmare run in 1994, he became a man called Edward Haberdash and opened up a nightclub called Club Fear, which he used to feed off of the club-goers' fears and increase his powers. But other than that, he mainly sticks to the dreamscape, where he's exceptionally powerful and can do all sorts of messed up stuff. Now, Nightmare might be one of Doctor Strange's biggest opponents, but that doesn't mean he's limited to only being just a Doctor Strange bad guy, though. He's taken on some of Marvel's best over the years, including Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, the Hulk, Daredevil, Captain America, Wolverine, and Venom together, and even Deadpool. So he's well established as a solid Marvel villain, and was even voiced by Mark Hamill himself on an episode of Ultimate Spider-Man. So what does this all mean for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Well, while the end credit scene from the first Doctor Strange movie seems to set up Mordo Gone Bad, director Scott Derrickson has stated that he'd like to use Nightmare in the Dream Dimension in the sequel. He actually wanted to include it all in the first movie, but dropped the idea because it seemed a bit too complex for an origin story film, which honestly was probably a good idea. All the Nightmare stuff is super weird and out there, so it makes sense that they'd want to keep our intro to Doctor Strange a little easier to digest. Considering that Nightmare was introduced during the Sorcerer Supreme's very first appearance in the comics, and that the Multiverse of Madness is said to be the first scary MCU film, there's a lot going for the idea that Nightmare will show up in the Doctor Strange sequel. We'll see how things play out leading up to its release in May 2021, so make sure to check back with us at Screen Rant for all the latest info. I'm Greg Elliott, and sweet dreams.